Nizzledy Gamer. No one's here, but that's alright. No one shows up in general. The most tragic part of the second set of Enfield stuff was Supa getting in. Because now I don't have anything to leverage to get people to come. Oh. Laffy, I think it's basically only you. So, welcome right now. It's pretty much only you. Probably gonna at least start. I'm looking to rework the my shit here and start actually producing barium. And I wanna say, okay, so it can't just be bottled. I think it has to be fitted and then bottled. Let's dash this, dash the production line. Trust the process time. It's trust the process time to some extent. Let's see. Okay. Fuel bottle production. Oh, and that's where you get the cube. The Therium bottle production. Oh. Oh, there's just one in there. Get out. No, that is the proper bottle production method. There was just something already in there. And then the fitting unit. Okay, and then we're gonna... What the hell do I need them to be fitted when they go in? Filling unit, I think, should be improved by this. Yes. Ground citron powder. That's what the grinding machine does. Okay, hold up. The shredding unit is going to go... we do kind of need the shredding unit. We still need them shredded. But we need them shredded so that we can then turn the shred into grind. Get the grinding unit out, and let's set the grinding unit out. Considering I'm gonna swap what kind of type of citron I can't really swap that. How big is the grinding unit? Probably pretty big. I imagine it's gonna be fat as fuck. But yeah, it is fat as fuck. Okay. And we are gonna, I think, need the powder. Dorian, she already went through the shredder. I mean, look at that outfit. There's no way that's an outfit. Surely she already fell into the paper shredder. Let's just put you down and just make 100% sure. Okay. Citron powder and sand leaf powder. Sand leaf. Okay, we're gonna need to start getting sand leaf. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need sand leaf. Where do we get sand leaf? I see where to find sand leaf? Okay. So we'll have to get sand leaf before we can start thinking about that. For now, I think we just put the bottles in and then we start getting this. And the fitting unit, probably it's for gearing, right? I think this is a packaging unit. What? Already looking at you? No. Okay. This is where the batteries and industrial explosives can come in. Why power charge up facilities are traded at various output. So you understand battery intended for an explosive weapon? Okay, so we'll get the Therium parts, and we need Originium powder. Which means that we still need Originium production, which is handled at the other place. The lore reason it's a bad one at that. Yeah, it is so funny that they tried to find a way to, like, make it, like, no, it's totally reasonable, guys, I swear. It's not. It's a bad design. Lyaduke was flicking their bean when she designed it. We know this. We know why it's like that. We need a belt splitter right there. We need a belt splitter right there. so that we can... Okay, let's see. We need it to come in. Yep, in there, and then also split off. And then this will loop into just a straight up shredder to get the dust. And then the dust will combine back into this, and we'll put them both on. Or something of the sort. Hello, the Yeet Deleter. Where's my shredding unit? Shredding unit. Oh shit. Oh yeah, my shredding unit's back the other place. So we'll build another shredding unit because we still need the powder. We still need that powder to be shredded for other things. So here, we'll just make another shredder. Insufficient quantity. Give me one then. I have enough originium shit. Now we go in to the backpack. We find the shredding unit. We take it out. We replace it with, I don't know, some of our ferrium. Never mind, we can't. Just discard the ferrium. We're already mining it. Don't need the ferrium. We already mine it. Discard all the ferrium. Now get the shredding unit. Put the shredding unit in. Imagine or something. Well, like, well, you're not at like that place anymore. You're with like us. So why do we still force that? Not to mention, that is so laughably unserious. Can I not put it there because the fucking ferrium is there? That's so annoying if so. Yeah, just stash the bugs, parts, the branches, one thing of originium. Oh, yes! Pick up the ferrium, and now can I put it down? It was blocking it. That's kind of funny. Okay, this looks a little ugly. But it's not about looking pretty. It's about doing it right. Do I have the belt combiner yet? The belt combiney? Converger. So we need it to go that way. Then put it there, and then we converge this into that. And now, the dust will flow in as well as the shit. We're figuring out building the base. Yeah, to an extent. I don't know if I'm gonna, cause like I went pretty hard with it earlier on in the first like beta test, and it was like. It was fun to learn, and like once everything was like set up, it was definitely like it was definitely nice like once everything was like set up how I could kind of just swap between like material when I got to better stuff. But I'm kind of just mostly doing it now because I just got ferrium. I just got a bunch of things mining ferrium like last night, and now I want to fix at least some of it so that it works decently and I can produce something. So the powder, we're getting the powder, it's coming out, that's awesome. Everything is chill there. Go back down here. Ah, the grinding unit. It is massive. Does it really need to be that big? Okay, what was the packaging again? What do we need for the packaging? Yeah, it was one of the powders. It was like something powder. Yeah, no, the originium. Duh, that's what the originium was. That's what the originium powder was for. Then we need the sandflower. We need to find where sandflowers are, and then start producing them so we can put them in the grinding unit alongside the other shit. Now, fitting unit. What else do we need for gearing? Packaging unit. Get stash. We don't need you right now. We need the gearing unit. Where is my gearing unit? There's a gearing unit. Good enough. But the gearing unit, we should be able to accept it. Not the fitting unit, the gearing unit. That's gonna need two things. Okay, so we'll need Origo crust and ferrium. Okay. So that's what we need for gearing. This is a bit awkward for that, because we're kind of not in a great spot to set all that up. We're in a better spot at my other place, because I have the Origo processing going on. Okay, this is okay. This is fine. Oh, it could get really messy. We could kind of make this like a highway, and it like crosses over both of, or like crosses over this, and then goes here. Could put a bridge on it. Honestly, it's not about the look right now. It's about functionality. Oh, but if I do that, then it'll... Oh, no. Oh, we could do that. Do I want to reorganize how everything is set up? Kind of, yes. Okay, let's swap this out to just be deselected for now. Actually, let's put this into being the Farium. And we'll essentially just move everything to the side. Because this way, caps lock to get the overhead. The refining unit, let's move the refining unit here. And let's move this unit here. This unit here. It's not symmetrical unless I move it one over the side and that one over here. You know what? We can accept it not being symmetrical because we're gonna be a little space efficient. We're gonna move this down over to here. And then, that's not what I meant to do. We're gonna take this, we're gonna leave this into here, and into here, into here. This is gonna go into here. Not gonna go from that. This is gonna get stashed. Then, we're gonna move this into there. Awesome. We're gonna move this just straight across into there. We're gonna stash this. And then we're gonna swap out now this for the Origo crust. And we're gonna first of all stash the production lines of this stuff. Then we're gonna re-put the production down, and we're gonna take it right into there. Now that is epic. I keep hitting escape thinking it'll take me out of this when caps lock is like clearly right there at the top of the screen. And then we'll just bring it on back around. And we'll start gearing. That should be good. That should be working pretty good. And then if we need anything else with the Origo crust, we can siphon that off of there. That looks pretty nice. Ooh, but the power, we do need more power. I have a power building, thermal bank. Does the thermal bank take Origo crust? I don't remember what the thermal bank takes. It might not take Origo crust thinking about it. Okay, let's just put it down. It does not, but it can take batteries. Is that what our gearing unit's doing? Oh my god, no, we don't need the part, we just need Farium for the gearing. It's the other thing that makes the batteries. Okay. Okay, so instead of a gearing unit, we're gonna need to stash this. We need to stash the facility. We're gonna need to replace down something else because it's not that one that we need. We need a packaging unit, which I don't have on hand. Packaging. Gearing. Electric mining. Memo beacon. Mining. Did I put the packaging down somewhere? The grinding. Filling. Did I just lose my packaging unit? Where's my packaging unit? Am I dumb? Do I have stupid? Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. Packaging unit. Everything is going as intended. This was necessary. Shit, no, the packaging unit needs dust. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's so over. It's so sad. Okay, never mind. Now stash this unit too. All right, let's reorganize here. Let's reorganize. This is fine. What we're gonna have is we're gonna have a belt splitter. All right, we're gonna have a belt splitter. A lot of people, they tell me the belt splitter's not gonna work here, but they don't know ball. The belt splitter is gonna work right here, and we're gonna boop 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 boop, and then we're gonna belt bridge here. And then like we'll have like one going like this, and the other should just slide on under it. Okay. And now that should give us both the stuff we need for not batteries for the other one. So not our packaging unit, our gearing unit. And then this needs to be we need to stash that. Then this should be what we need for the gearing. And this should just send through. Well, that is going to still constantly come from the refining, and some of them are going to go to the fitting unit. Is it full? Okay, the fitting unit's full right now, so none are going to go to the fitting unit. So go to the fitting unit, the gearing unit, filling unit. We can move the filling unit to the side more. We can stash the production line, and we'll move it a little to the... Not stash that. We'll move it to the side to build more space. Make ourselves a little bit of space here. Then we'll stash this production line, and we'll go in here. And then, yeah, from here we'll just kind of... Go right around here. And in. That should at least be gearing for us, but we need that powder in a hurry. And perhaps... can I get the fitting unit to go back in? Ooh, maybe. Is he cooking? Is he cooking or is he cooked? Is he cooking or is he cooked? We might be cooking a little. We might be able to cook a little. Okay. It's like our other thing's gonna be there, but what if we also went like around here, and then we put... It's crazy. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. Everyone's telling me it's not gonna work. But trust me, we belt bridge. We're gonna put another belt bridge in, by the way. Shit, the electric pylon's in the way. Unless... Wait, it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be. It straight up doesn't need to be. Now, some would say this might be a little ill. But ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. We're going in, and then we're going right onto here, and then we're gonna merge. We're gonna converge right here. And now that's gonna go back to that, and I'll be able to put the other thing in the other facility. And it's gonna work. They're gonna go all the way around through here. They're gonna go into there. It's gonna be the other facility. It's gonna be in the facility, and we can go to the other facility where we're grinding. We're straight up grinding our shit in the other facility. And then here, we got the grinding working. Got the shredding working. But why do we just need to send it back there when instead, as crazy as it sounds, we have another option. We have a second option. We have technology. We have the packaging unit. Do I have it on hand? I think I left my... Okay, I left my packaging unit at the other... I have to go get my packaging unit. I left it at home. But once I get the packaging unit, then we can do that on the other side, and that'll be producing us stuff here. Is this all working still? Yep, it's all working well. Just the Farium production's a little low. Yeah, the whole process of getting the refining unit in here and everything. Let's just do that. Get to work. Fitting unit. Yeah, the fitting unit is like full, so we can actually take some of the Farium and then send it into the gearing section. We can take some of the Farium from these other things and then put it in the gearing section. Oh, the production, look at that, sneaking its way around. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm like refiguring it all out. I like knew a lot of it from last time, and now I've forgotten a good chunk of it. Or did I not leave my thing here? Then where is my... Oh, it's in my inventory. I had the packaging unit on me. I didn't leave it at home. Hey, people at the refugee camp, calm down. I'm making money here. I'm seeing visions. I'm seeing visions. God has given me this light. The packaging unit, EBD, the packaging unit, we love to see it, let's go, packaging unit. It is not in the power zone, what? This is a random thing, but this reminded me of it. I do wish they had, like, cause I don't think they have like an map modes for like things like the electric grid. Like, show me a map mode for like my electric grid. That would be awesome. Oh wait, is it power across all areas? Total power grid output. Oh, is it area across all? Okay, across all areas. And that will ease things up a little bit, because we can also just like have one of the things we can just have is we can just set things up here, but I want to set the batteries up because that'll be a lot more efficient. That's too close, but we can fix that. Oh, how are you not in the electric pipe? Okay, so it's a little bit too far to the right. But I can't move it there. Unless the packaging unit should require both those things, so we don't gotta send it back. We can stash this entire production line. The converger doesn't really need to exist either, because we're not converging here. We're just sending these things in. So we don't need that, so we can more easily move the electric pylon. This is fucking epic. And then from here, who even needs this? Specifically, this, specifically, stash it, move the shredding unit back a bit, right to here. The things go into the shredding unit, they go out of the shredding unit, into the facility here. Wait, can I make the things go from behind this? I can, just barely. And then here, this is where the output is gonna be for Farium parts. And then we're gonna boom. We're gonna put them here. And then those will start going in. And then the packaging unit is gonna be nice and easy. You know, could start combining all things on the other side, but for now we'll just we'll just make it go a nice little long way there. And then from here, put more dust in. Now the part production does need to be efficient, which is perhaps a bit of a worry. Keep the batteries going, because the batteries need to come out decently often. Because then, once the batteries come out, I know about batteries. You told me what they do already. I don't need a tutorial. You already told me what batteries do. And now that we're getting sweet batteries, sweet batteries. Oh, but the battery should be coming out here, and then I could put the unit. Oh, this might have been a mistake. I might have made an error. I might have done a fucking stupid. Okay, well, I put the thing in the other place anyways. You should tell you batteries, you're using batteries. And I say, I just know batteries in a way that a lot of people don't. I eat them a lot, pretty often. I know all the best tastes. Okay, is the gearing unit working when it gets supply? Yes. The problem is the Farium supply is a little shitty. I may have to set up like dual Farium refining units at some point. Or just start like taking from the ones that aren't like operational, that aren't all that operational. Farium system is like, it's doing its job, but I need Farium for a lot of things, so it's a little difficult to be running that. Alright, it's fine though. The grinder, I almost forgot the grinder. We're gonna need to do the grinder later as well. Okay. We're making parts fairly efficiently. Like, they're coming out fairly efficiently. We might need to make more parts, but they're coming out fairly efficiently. And I don't think the batteries will run out insanely fast. We don't need infinite supply. We just need to be profitable. As is my motto in life. Alright, so I picked up the thing from here. Now, we're gonna go back to the Valley Pass. We're gonna change things up a little bit, because I funked it a little, if I'm honest. I funked it a little. I'm an honest man. I can admit a funking. We funked this a little bit. This should be stashed, and this should be instead pack output port 2 should be the barium parts, and then we go and we just sneak them around like that, and then this will be what goes to the energy. This will be what goes to our thermal. Our little thermal machine. Insufficient power output. Shut up, PAC. I know. I'm working on it, dick. And we just, all we need is just to put a little thingy thing like, here, and it'll fit right in. Fit right in. And, output port, switch to batteries. Put it into the thermal bank. And bada bing, bada motherfucking boom. That is epic. Oh god, now it's the Originium dust toilet to pick up, but I think I have a bunch of that in the depot, yeah. By ensuring efficient early production, we ensure our safety moving forward. Very epic. That is all being produced. We have infinite. We have discovered agriculture. You know, we had to go to space first, but we've discovered agriculture. We have the infinite food glitch. We get the seeds, we plant them, we get more plant. We get twice as much plant than initially. It is incredible. I mean, everything is just kind of working out phenomenally. We might need to put down another packaging unit to make bombs, but so far, most things are good. Outside of that, the thing I'm a little iffy on is I don't know if there's like, you know, maybe there was a tutorial for this and I would have actually you know, I actually should have read it. I don't know where exactly, if there's like a rare growths. Oh, there is. Oh yeah, of course, this is the same as it was before. I'm stupid, I forgot. Okay, rare growths. We have to find where exactly the sand flower is, and then make infinite of that, so we can grind that, so we can make the better drugs, and then put the better drugs in the better bottles to get the giga drugs that are really gonna get our operators popping. But where are sand flowers? Okay, maybe they're not that rare, and I'm foolish by looking into this manner for them. But it's fine. Okay, our production lines over here still looking good. The gearing, it'll be a little slow. We'll have to wait until we can do that, unless I just want to set up a second refining unit, which could have been a good idea. I set up 2 refining units so that I can really make the most of my shit. but I've kind of occupied a lot of that, so I don't really want to do too much more right now. But I do have another refining unit, so I could. Really could. I could do it. They don't believe me. They are all just doubters, but I could make it really ugly. I could, like, sneak it in, like, here. Could have like this, like that Farium thing, like swing to the side. I could have it like swing to the side. I could have it like split off from here, so it'll still go into here. Then it could go into like a second refining unit, and then, you know, this one can then be split into those two, while the other would go purely into gearing. We might, but it's gonna be really tough to fit. That's gonna be tough to fit. That's gonna be a hard fit. I'm gonna see if I can fit it. I'm gonna see if I can fit it. So let's move this to the side. Move that to the side. Let's. So if we had a second refining, yeah. So this would have to go. Dash the production line. This would have to go like. Just way off to the side, but it's functional. And then the refining unit would go. Where's my refining unit? Should be production, power, miscellaneous, logistics, resourcing. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's right at the front of production. It's right where I initially looked. So here, and then so from here, we have a bit of an awkward situation, but not awkward enough to be unsalvageable. We split it here. We need it to, we need to make sure that it goes, yes, up and over. And then we slot it into here. And then this one just goes, no. We're gonna stash this production line, and then we're gonna just zoop right into there, and then this other one zoops up into there. And hopefully that should help us gear more efficiently, because hopefully that will, because that one's purely on, even if it's split at the start, like instead of this one getting 1/3, it gets half, because we're splitting it right at the start, so it's 50-50 between the two refining units. These are down to 25%, but that's fine. Shit, for the fitting unit that might not be fine. We do need those batteries to stay alive, but I think we bought ourselves time with those initial batteries. I think it's fine. I think it should be okay. Then the gearing should get 50%, so it should be more efficient. So that should all work out. And then refining unit, let's just do that as well to get this one started. So that'll also just get this one rocking and rolling. You should already have it, but you know what? Just cause, give you even more. Place these in the depot. We are using a good chunk of them, so we might have to eventually at some point rethink the part. But I mean, the parts, they seem to be coming out fairly quick. Maybe I was mistaken, and this is just so much more optimal, and I'm just amazing for thinking of this, and I'm like super cool. Everyone likes me, and I have a lot of friends. Am I right, gamers? Hello? Oh my god, we also have these other batteries that aren't as good. Put them in the depot just in case. Those look very optimal. Yeah, I mean, from a purely design perspective, you know, from a visual perspective, it's not optimal. It's producing decently well. Producing at a high enough level. I mean, I still have to, you know, get a couple of these things, like pylon relink, like the power transmission feature of electric pylons. That's pretty epic. The depot bus. The depot bus is quite nice. Requirements not fully met yet. Progress AIC Steward. Oh, okay. So they added, like, there is not just like there's requirements to go down the tech tree. You have to actually meet certain things. Have to reach a higher power output. Area denial. I don't really. I never really ended up doing a lot of the like combat ones because they didn't feel that necessary. But maybe I'll have to do them. AIC Steward. Oh my god. Oh, is it meant to be like Andre? It's the big owl. Oh yeah, and we can expand. I don't know if we need area expansion yet, but sure, buddy. Depot bus. That's awesome, bro. But I can't get the depot bus right now, man. Can upgrade my area. Oh my goodness, we have so much more space now. God, can these show up less? I know they're meant to be they're almost like the Dark Souls like little things that pop up, but oh my god, can they pop up less? Stop. I don't want to see 8 million of them. Okay. Now, yes, back to the refugee camp. I have finally made my business profitable. Now we can start helping the poor. Just ensure that our batteries are going well. It's the dust. It is interesting that it is the dust that we're struggling a bit with. But I can fix that, yeah. Thermal bank. Okay, yeah. Like, the batteries last 40 seconds, so we have a decent amount of time to get a new battery produced. We might have to be a little careful, though. Alright, what do you people need? Okay, Daniel. Sedatives. Distributing supplies. That guy looks straight up dead. I think Dewey. I think he might be. I think he might be done. I'm not gonna lie. Brought the supplies. We've saved them. The people, the poor, unfortunate souls. Oh my God! 1 second, Perlica. I didn't realize there was a goo. Okay. Sorry, Perlica. We can go back to helping the poor dying people. I just saw a collectible.
Can you give me a few of those supplies? I'm already out.
Not just the first aid
Unlucky.
supplies. This shelter also lacks sufficient food and other materials.
Well,
It's hastily built.
shit.
It isn't really prepared to handle situations like this.
But we can't just stand around and do nothing. Maybe the AIC factory can help.
I mean, we can
Current
definitely make
product
stuff.
range of the AIC
We can make
factory
drugs.
is limited, and we're facing shortages across the board. Even if we retrofit the production lines now,
Perlica, we
it
have
still
so
won't meet all the
so
demand.
many like excess drugs. We have so many. Like you're lying. You're lying. You're a big pharma
This is a
CEO.
real
You're
bummer.
lying. We have the ability to help these people.
Did anyone see Karja?
Karja? I thought you'd seen him already. I heard someone mention that he went to the Landbreakers gathering place. Has he not returned?
Why he do that? That doesn't sound like a safe place. Why he do that?
Something's wrong.
Is he
We gotta
dead?
find him now.
Well, surely he's not dead. If he was still here, he'd be dead. Like this little girl crying about her dying mom. Hate to see it. What can I say? If they just worked a little harder, then clearly they would be fine. Clearly, it's a flaw in their character that's led them to this state.
Perhaps he went further into the place.
Sus.
Jeez. He really went deep into the danger zone.
You went straight up into like the Landbreaker, the
Why
damn
would the
Landbreaker
Breakers have
community.
left this place? Why would Karja come here?
Hey, help! Help me!
Yeah, well, he is. Yeah, he deserves it a little bit for being stupid, but we technically gotta save him. Hi, buddy. Did you go to the place where the evil men are? You silly boy. Dude grunted in pain again. Who is this dude?
Phew.
Alright, we found even more people to heal? With the supplies that you apparently don't have? Awesome. Y'all are fucked.
Another mouth to feed.
Calm down already, Mr. Soth. We can barely feed ourselves.
Dewey's got a point. Dewey's cooking.
Didn't you hear what the injured said? There are more of them outside.
Well, there are more of them landbreakers outside as well. And there's a long road between us
He's
and the
right.
hub base. How are you supposed to send all these wounded people?
Dewey's kind of cooking. How are you
That's
gonna
no
do it?
excuse to leave anyone out there to die. Take a look around. How do you think we managed to get all this? Mark and his crew were the ones who got us safely to the cave. These people need our help,
Mark!
and if we sit on our hands and pretend they don't exist, we'd be disgracing Mark's memory.
That's true. You would be disgracing Markiplier's memory.
Trying is at least better than doing nothing. Karja, bring out my supply stash. Maybe there's something useful in there.
Maybe you could try
Count me
starting a
in.
new
Take my stash as well.
playthrough on Five Nights at
Even
Freddy's
if
that has
we
been
squeeze
requested
something
en masse.
extra
I
out
think
of
that would
our
honor
stuff,
his
How long is it gonna last?
I think that honors memory pretty well.
The band accord requires all accordatories to
Every
do
life
whatever
is
they can
important
to
except the
relieve
Landbreakers.
disaster.
We massacre them en masse, but they're ugly, so they
Just
deserve
keep
it.
this place running till the hub base recovers.
Their
When
lives
that
aren't
happens, we'll try
special.
to think of something.
When I worked at the meatpacking plant back in the day, I was trucking supplies to Valley
Hey.
4. I know this Mr.
Ramon's
at the worker
back.
dorms who did
Roman.
supply management. He should remember me. My friends, you're way stronger than those LBs out there. If possible, could you contact Mr.
He's
Roman
probably
for
just
us?
up on the ship.
Ask him if he could allocate.
Mr. Roman in the worker dorms. Alrighty, leave it to us.
I have a feeling he's up here on the ship. I feel like I remember this, and he was just up there on the ship. And Roman at the worker dorms. Oh, maybe not. He's actually just over at the worker dorms. Well, isn't that wonderful? That's so convenient. It's so easy. It's so awesome. Lucky Carrot. I'm glad they added him. He wasn't in the game initially. Chat, do you want to see weapon gambling, by the way? Because I think we have enough for another 10 set. There's Roman. Damn. The aviators? They're rather urgent. Valley is home to 4 variants of tart peppers? That's crazy. This lore is so deep. Gambling would be cool. It would be pretty cool. Depends on whether the people want to see gambling right now or not. You can gamble a little bit. Just a little bit. A little gambling treat. I'm missing a bucklives for my samples. I'm wondering if you could find some notebook.
Wow, you're awesome. Phew.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Should be able to do that. Retrieve Roman's notes. Oh, I thought he wanted me to like do the other thing. I thought he wanted me to like get the things. I thought he wanted me to get Citromes and Buckflower. I was about to say, man, I got 10,000 fucking Citromes, bro. Have them all. Have them all. I'll have 10,000 in another like few months. A few months, few hours. Let's go gambling. Oh, that's a second gambling enjoyer. I think we may have to gamble. Okay. I don't think we have enough for any of the characters, unless like this, but I don't really want to do Birder. Yeah, because I only have the chartered ones, and like Yvonne fits the team better, and her gameplay is fun. So I kind of want to save for that, but we can do a little more of this. We're trying to get the great sword for what's her face? How has been your luck? I got like a crazy number of like 6-star stuff like early, but it wasn't really any of the things I wanted. The main character that I want to get again is Arknight. I want to get Arknight again, but I have not gotten Arknight whatsoever. I've gotten a ton of other 5 stars, but not her. Let's see about this. See about it. What are we gonna get? Oh, I think that's just a gold. Oh, that's a sad display. That's what I get for listening to chat. Yeah, it's another great sword. It's a 5-star great sword, but I already have like another 6-star one, so we're not really gonna use that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ooh. Can get a bunch of these, though. Ooh, could get 8 of them. Could also get 5 of the Surtur ones. I could just send it on the Surtur banner. We could just send it on the Surtur banner. We should get enough, like, thingies for stuff anyways. We could just send one. We could just... We could let it ride once. We could let it ride once. We'll get 5 of these to make it cheaper, and then we'll just basically be getting only these. We'll let it ride. We'll let it ride once. All right, let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. What have we got? All on red. Let it ride. There's singular 5-star. It could be Arklight. It could be Arklight. Please. Please.
Give me 7 skirmisher.
Give me the black horse charge. All I want.
Catcher.
Please.
End up.
Hello, all my 4 stars. I already have all of you. Settle down. Settle down. Okay. Is it gonna be? Oh, I can't stay mad at Poe from Kung Fu Panda, but I'm a little mad at Poe from Kung Fu Panda. Alright, Depan. Welcome to the team. Well, a little bit unfortunate. How many Arsenal things that get me? That didn't even get me many Arsenal things, because I didn't get very good ones there. I'm a little, I do like the system here for, like, the arsenal of, like, it's not also the premium currency. It's its own thing that you can get from a bunch of different, you can get it from all of this. Yeah, you can get it from the headhunting, but you can also get it from things like Protocol Pass and everything. From the Battle Pass! I don't know how much of it you can get from the bottom level of the Battle Pass, or if you have to get the paid version of the Battle Pass. Is it worth unlocking the advanced supply? Nah, I don't have the Originium to even unlock the Battle Pass. There's a couple things. It's mostly from pulls. You know, you can get a little from the credit store. You can get a little bit from elsewhere, but it's mostly from pulls, which I do think is better than the way that, like, a MiHoYo game does it, where it's like the same premium currency. Because I do think it's very rare that you're gonna need to do more. The thing that's a little annoying is, like, what if you just immediately, like, nail the, like, the character that you want, but then you don't have the credit, the credits? Then it's a little awkward. Like, I can see issues with it. It's gonna have flaws. I mean, they want you to spend. That's kind of always going to be the thing, so it's not surprising, even if it's a little bit unfortunate. Anyways, you know what? Maybe before we get to this, they're maybe fighting.
Still waiting for something?
What if I made some swaps to the team? I think this has been the team for a while.
Still waiting for something? Contemplation.
I think
Computation.
Jahi and Aya should both work as
Contemplation.
characters to swap in.
Still waiting for something?
And the team should still function. Or Ardelia, not Aya. Whatever.
I offer today's dialogue and contemplation to your terminal, in reverence.
And I do have at least one of, like, the really good ones. At the very least. I may not have all the stuff to, like, level them all up now. Oh my god, I don't have any Kalankniks. No, you gotta be yanking my chain. That's actually fine. We can just go get that. And there's a little protocol thing next to it, so we can... And oh, there's a protocol guy by this. Everything's looking alright. NC stream notice, I'm suffering. Indeed. That's why you always have to be hyper vigilant, Ike. You know, you never know when a stream's gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Tetris ball block puzzle. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Interesting. Okay, well, we gotta have in some way 2 there, and in some way 2 here. I'm thinking we just start it like that, and we have like a ooh, no. 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 That's not alright. What about this, though? It was symmetrical. I should have just recognized that the pattern was symmetrical and just immediately clocked that, but I vibes it a little bit because I'm fucking stupid. Oh yeah, there's also the calcs. They're all around here. Calcs around here. We get the guy. We turn off the path, off the beaten path, towards over there, which should have. Also, there's a second SO. This is awesome. Ooh, okay, okay. Is it also symmetrical? It's not, but it kind of is. Is it this? It is symmetrical. I should like just like think about the thing in my head and then solve it in like 5 seconds and then act like I'm smart when I actually speak through my thought process. I sound stupid.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
He ain't that high threat. He kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
I had one of.
I didn't even know there was a goopy there. Also, I think I have to turn in my goopies. I think I've gotten a ton of them since I like last turned them in to my Auralines. Grab this guy. This has been a very productive little trip. Grab another of these. We need 3 of them to get Ardelia. God, they could have normal names. Like the original character, you know, was like Adele was her actual name, like a name. Now we got Ardelia. What a wacky ass name. Alright, back to the characters. Now we can level you up. Or not. Was I looking at your weapon and not you? It seems like it. I need a different thing. I am dying. Rapidly. It's really bad. I'm dying. Let's go find her. Let's go find the things. Necras's name is Ablana. Like, I'm saying, like, their actual, like, name. Like, that's, I'm assuming Ardelia is her actual name.
Oh, we're so committed.
I'm not sure how many of them use code names. I mean, I assume, like, Fluorite's a code name. I assume her parents didn't just see her and were like, yeah, that's a Fluorite. That's what you gargle around in the old mouth. That's what you use to clean the old teeth. Could be worse. Kill Berta. Yeah, that's a bad one. That's a particularly bad one. Adele is his name. Yes, Adele is Afiala's name. Adele Nauman? Newman?
That enemy looks really powerful.
One of those things. I think I saw a little rift here, so we can do we can fight this a little bit before I replace someone. Might as well use the ultimate before. That's a Q. That's the wrong key. That nearly messed things up a touch. But I don't think we can exactly lose this one.
End of the road, pal.
I think this guy is just utterly cooked. Not gonna lie. Easy. Didn't even need to use that ultimate. But alas. Oh, he's just stuck in the corner by himself. No friends. Alright, nice and easy, nice and simple. Now we can level up Ardelia, and I guess swap out Enderman is I think the part of the combo that would be replaced. Sorry, Enderman, you're just not enough.
Originium will carve a path for us.
A little boring at this point, Edmund. A little boring.
Hey, Ardelia. Focus on that one path. Keep exploring
Sign
and
manufactured
keep
cabin to gain
improving.
weapon XP material. Okay, that's not bad. pressure. Oh my goodness. The skill Dolly Rush creates 3 shadows. Mr. Dolly after hitting Mr. Dolly, the woolly party. The woolly party? Dolly's having a woolly party? Weird name or code names?
My diary is like the rings of an ancient
I don't
tree.
think so.
It keeps
I mean,
a
Gilberto
record
would be a
of
weird
every
code name to
lesson I
choose,
learned
because
while
that's just like
growing
a
up.
name. That'd be like me choosing like the a code name like Bill. Like it's just a name. Okay, combo trigger.
My diary is like the rings of
Those
an
are the
ancient
main
tree.
two that we want to get up.
It keeps a record of every lesson I learned while
We
growing
can get
up.
the others up too, but I want to check. Others. First of all, we also have to level her up. Actually, she actually has to get towards the levels
How
of
can
the
the
rest of
enemy
the team.
turn the land into such
Originium.
Ability matrix. Okay, the weapon. Not gonna use that. We're gonna instead go with the detonation unit.
Could you stand a little further, Professor? I don't
She
want
also
to hurt
says
you by
professor. She also
accident.
calls you professor the same way that unlock. Put it in. Raise the potential. Have any good essences? Detonate. Intellect boost. Intellect boost. Dude, these are like all intellect boost. That's fine. I'll take that. Now we gotta level up the thing. Tune the thing. Level up the thing. Alright. Now you should be all ready to join the team and replace the Endman.
Hold on.
Endman,
What
you're
if
off the team.
someone's not ready for it?
Let me see.
I would like to be able to
Where
use like
should I
a
be gathering my
fishing
feet
line
this
man
time?
for the team, because you'd think you could because he's ice, and I do like that he attacks quickly, but his skill is like popped off of Endman, and it also doesn't set up for Fluorite and Last Right the same way that Beanie Girl does. So he's unfortunately got to stay on the bench. Jaihi could swap in because she can actually set the combo up the same. Which one thing that I think would be cool for them to do is to utilize the system of to utilize the system of like hit with all that stuff and all the different little items and the like little upgradey balls you can put onto weapons. If they use that system to like to give you the ability to do some like crazy things later, even if like they're difficult to get or something, I think that could be really cool. Having something like oh my god, the battery production is not good enough. We'll have to check why that is. Okay, it's kind of good enough. It was not good enough for a second, but with the kit and with the balls, you have a lot of options to start adding things passively that different ones can give you. It could be like, oh, it double applies something. So if it would apply 1 stack of something, it applies 2. You could have it so like straight up an application of like the lightning instead becomes the like ice. You could have all these things, or like, you know, something that adds like lift to something that didn't previously have it. You could have all of these things that would then allow you to do things that you wouldn't be able to like previously. If that makes sense, that would like allow you to really customize your team and would allow you to use like a lot of different characters in a lot of teams. You wouldn't be so limited with that. And I think the initial like probably fear of that would for like HG would be, well then what if people don't get our new characters? But then like I think what would actually be the case is, well then people would probably be more likely to get your new characters because it guarantees you can actually use them. So it would ensure that you can basically use them with any team. Ooh. Oop. Bing, bang, bop, pow. 1 of 2. Okay, we got 4s. We got big 4s up here. You know what that means? We loop those. We put that down there. I'm him. Oh. This is totally random, but, because, originally, obviously, like, on the Wednesdays, so I suppose not, obviously, because not everybody, like, probably knows, but I'm in, like, an Arknights DnD thing with, Supa, and some other, Arknights creators, and so because of, like, I know that it's, like, you know, in the morning for me, I wake up earlier and then I do something before actually, like, getting to that point. So I went to, this is not an interesting story at all, because it's just like going to the store, and like generally I bake cookies of some kind during the holiday season, and obviously we're into December, it's a holiday season. And, you know, initially I was just looking through, like, the chocolate chips, just looking for, like, something, like, normal. I was gonna do something pretty normal. And then I saw both, like, the Nestle Toll House, which is, like, they already have a lot. They already have even things like butterscotch. I think I saw, like, pumpkin spice, like, chips, back earlier, this year in, like, the fall. I get in here, as I imagine this is the door. But then I saw, like, York, you know, like, York peppermint patties? Like, that brand, York, makes their own chocolate chips, and they're, like, mint chocolate chips. I didn't know that, which is absolute heat. I had no clue that they did that. I had no clue they did that. Had to get those in there. And then I also saw, because there's gonna be a good chunk of chips in this thing. I was originally thinking, okay, maybe I'll do like maybe I'll find like candy canes and I'll just like smash them. I'll like put them in a bag and like hit them with something, and then like it'll be the chocolate and the candy cane. And then instead of that, I ended up seeing like another set of like the like Nestle Toll House, you know, things. Except there were like s'mores, so there was like or like not s'mores, there was like hot chocolate. So there was like there was like a chocolate and then like a marshmallow chip. So I've got all 3 of those different types of chips now that are gonna be going in those cookies, and I theoretically could, because I think I still have some, like, you know, there's like vanilla extract. I think I still have some like peppermint extract, so I could theoretically still go mintier, but. That's right. I ran the wrong way because I got distracted talking. It just out over here. Take the refugee camp. Oh yeah. Maybe I should still. Maybe I should still get like at least a couple candy canes, smash them, and put them in the dough. I could even theoretically like smash them and then put them in a blender. Just have them be like a powder. Have them be one of the dry ingredients. All right. I could theoretically do that. I do like how light and bouncy the jumping feels.
Mr. Roman, we are back with your notes and plant samples.
We got your shit, boy. We got the notes.
Good job,
we got the plants.
everyone.
We have
I'm
so
about to
many
start.
extra plants.
Hey, don't be shy. Come closer and gather round for a better look. Wild variants of common crops tend to make smaller seeds, but these are still edible. They can be identified with the shape of the stalk. Can you see this fine line?
I can't.
Yeah,
I don't think it's high enough poly for me to see the fine lines of it.
No, but you can juice the local citromes and mix them up with some herbs. It'll give you something capable of treating wounds. The dust hares were the ones who came up with this formula. Be careful, though. If you see leaves with barbs on the underside, it's a different toxic plant. Toss it away
leaves with
because
barbs on
eating
the
it
underside.
will cause shortness
Gotta
of
watch
breath.
out.
Ah, so that's what happened then.
I know Mr. Roman is experienced, but I didn't expect him to be
I mean,
so
yeah, he
knowledgeable.
hasn't seemed that wasn't like that much of a display of his knowledge. He seems knowledgeable, but that wasn't that much of a display of his knowledge. That seemed to be a little
Back
basic.
when I met Roman, he was working at the transfer station near the fort. Roman would often give the truckers his, his special brand cake. The man probably gathered whatever was around. The years have gone by.
Mr. Soth, the situation in Valley 4 is complicated. Everyone needs to be properly identified. This will take a while given our current circumstances. If Mr. Roman is willing to vouch
I
for
still
you,
can't get over
we
her
can send you
GeoGuessr
and the
pupils.
most injured cases to the hub base.
They are
Perhaps-
just the GeoGuessr logo.
I really appreciate your kindness. I really do. But we're starting to turn things around. There's no way I'll just pack up and leave.
Let me cook. I'll
Supplies
turn it
transport
around.
might be an issue, but with Roman's help, our people will manage. We'll keep looking for the victims and the refugees. Together, we'll get through these hard times.
Well, you truly are respectable. Just don't take anything from our
Endfield
factory
will
that's
try to
producing
speed up our
infinite
support in
syndromes
these
right
efforts.
next door.
We can build a home where everyone feels safe.
We must carry Mark's torch.
Minimum 10% of the previous people?
do
Yeah,
whatever I
Edmund's
can.
definitely gonna. The mask is gonna come off at some point, and they're gonna
What are
have
you
the
whispering
Originium
about?
Diamond.
We're gonna make some nutritious porridge and dressing salves for the wounded. Come and give us a hand?
Okay, we'll head right over.
The automating left a bit of an awkward silence. They were like, we really don't want to like make porridge for these poor people. Holy shit. They live in slightly less squalor. We've saved them. We've done it. Actually, guys, I need to give AS some of the Citron. I also need to update the Citron that they have. They have small can Citron. They need to have big can Citron. Ooh. Buck capsule. Aw, they're gonna make me do. Oh wait, actually, canned Citrums confirmed. Take them. Then what else? Amethyst bottles? Take them. Take them. Okay, now we really do need to swap the Citrums because I just got rid of all of our Citrums doing that. Also, I can assume I can trade, right? Because I have all these stock there. No. Oh no, I trade somewhere else, right? I think it's back on the ship where I trade. Yeah, I think it's back on the ship. Either way... Our power, okay, yeah. Okay, so what's going on with the production? Okay, it's both. It's both that are a little slow. Especially if the parts, yeah, if we don't have any parts in here, then the parts are certainly a bit slow. Okay. We may have to think because the battery production is not efficient enough. The dust is not ultra efficient, but the dust seems like it's fine most of it. So, I think we'll have to make a little bit of a change. Parts are coming in there. We may have to figure out making the parts a little more efficient. The parts may not be cooking hard enough. We do still need the filling unit to run, is also the thing. We do still need the filling unit to run, so it's a little awkward. You also need the gearing unit. Gearing unit does seem to be working out quite nicely. Make sure that these are all efficient. The gearing is happening. Do we need to do more fitting? We also need to do more molding, so we may just have to... The gearing is fairly important. Let's just, like, for now, check the thermal thing. Because I think we could theoretically just be pumping Originium into it for now, and then we'll fix the batteries. I think let's just like facility list and let's just set up like a super casual one. Just set up one that's just like here. And then just start plugging it with. That's power 50. I mean that'll work for now. We might have to put a couple in, but just move it a little bit to here, and then we'll make one more, and we'll just have those constantly running. That way the batteries won't be super stressed. They'll be nice when we have them, but they won't be like super crazy. And we can belt split this. Just need it to go forward in from that way, forward and up, up. And so we can just consistently keep those running. Maybe then I want to just save the batteries. Maybe then I just want to for now save up batteries. So we'll just for now stop the battery sending. Just for now, we'll just like, yeah, we'll just stash that for now, because we should have 280 out of 300. That should just be the standard way. And then once I figure out better production for the batteries, we can improve it. Because outside of that, it'll just be 280 to 300, and it'll work out. Fence construction. Talk to Daniel. I don't really want to talk to Daniel right now. I want to go back to the I want to go to the Dijon. I can buy stuff in the perception room? Is that what I saw? That looked like a shopping cart. Funny that that's kind of the like universal symbol of you can buy something in a game. It's a shopping cart. That's just the log. Oh, I can't. That's stock redistribution. Okay, somewhere through here. Yeah, this is the big central area where all like your like ops can be found walking around. You're like an atoll.
Conventions of socialization dictate that people exchange.
Thank you. He gave me a gift. He's so nice. Everybody else inconsiderate. Look at the rest. Oh.
Here, a little gadget for you.
Oh, a bunch of people are giving me gifts. Never mind. He's no longer special.
It's just some minor gifts, Enman. But I hope you...
True, I suppose, Laffy, but anytime you go to a store, you're generally busting out the shopping cart, unless you're getting, like, very little.
Really sorry.
Is there anybody up here with anything for me? I think Lastrite's stuck here because she's just been resigned to work here for her life.
Administrator?
Yeah, hello. Control Nexus. Okay, we need algorithm expansion chip for the main mission, so we should be able to get that somewhat soon.
I can do this. It's just one line. Yes.
Do you need a break? What gifts do I even have? I don't have any gifts. Yeah, you can't have shit last right. I'm sorry.
I can do this. It's just
maybe should take a break though. How do I assign people again? I forget. I can sit down, but I don't think that's gonna do much for me. Yeah, I can just sit down. Let's see where I Jahi, can I make you work? Oh, this is fucking upgrade. Jaya, I wanted to make you work. Oh, they just gave me the Control Nexus chip. Well, that's convenient. You know, that's just my texting. That's that. How do I like see the menu to assign them? I must be dumb. I must have forgotten. Perhaps, for the first time ever, the tutorial menu could actually come in handy. This up on the Dijong. Information the entire ship. The thank you tutorials for the first time ever. The 8 million Endfield tutorials did something useful for me. Thank God.
Leave it to me, Professor. I'm hoping to try out something new as well. Leave it to me, Professor. I'm hoping to try out something new as well.
Just plan. Do the arms instead. That's the little like factory screen. 1 out of 67 tutorials. That's a little high. You're giving them a little too much credit, I think. Fuck it. Give me the bomb tower.
Really sorry.
I feel like I've had like a I've been kind of relaxed in the amount that I've played the game, especially compared to a lot of other people, and I feel like that has like been helpful with the experience, because I know there's some people who have said everything from like the first area is dreadful to like all these things, and it's like, okay, but you sat down and played for like 10 hours a day once you got access to the fucking like beta. You played for like as long as you like possibly could. It's no surprise that your experience is not that great. I feel like there's not that many games where you can just hop on the grind like that, especially if you're like trying to take a critical lens at it. Or you can be on the grind day in and day out and just still be enjoying it that much. All right. Let's go talk to fucking Dingle Boy over here. What is my... We're 24. We have to get to, I think, 26. Get to the next thing. Gear assembly. Okay, the gearing is starting to properly function. Intellect, will, intellect, strength. And agility, strength. Okay, I know we need at least these. Because like I will say the current system, like it's simple, and I think it will be at the start, but I think it should and probably will get more complex. Because like just the fact that I see like, oh, like for like armor gloves, it's just, oh, what's the stat they really want? Oh, defense or like strength or whatever. Well, we take that, and then it gives them the higher that. Yeah. I suppose there are at least, you know, things that you get and like lose from it. It has higher defense and everything, whereas like this has there's the one that she has. There's a little bit of attack to it, so you lose a little bit of attack. No, granted. Some other things that you get the attack back here and stuff. And you have your little sets and everything. But...
Wow, I've never seen this model before.
You know, it is a touch sloppy.
At the user's guide.
And Citron B. Oh, I've gotta like grab the Cancitrum out of my base. I'm swapping them all to Cancitrum. B. Everybody's getting the good Cancitrum. I'm gonna have to go grab that in the base. Or we talk to Daniel. Fucking Daniel. Daniel, you see, Daniel, he doesn't fucking understand. He doesn't understand the fucking struggle he doesn't understand the fucking struggle that you gotta go through. Make all this stuff work. $1.9 thousand canned Citrum still. Maybe making them all go on this type of canned Citrum isn't a great idea, but we'll see. You know, they can maybe have some meaty buckflower stew at a point. Because we are very heavily reliant on the canned Citrum B here. So I'm gonna just take some canned Citrum A in case I need it. Just in case I need it. Actually, I'm gonna put a couple more things in here. Wood, this. Keep the cubes. Portable originating rig kind of sucks. The grinding unit we don't need to bring. Pungent jerky. Buckflower powder. Cartilage. All that. We're just gonna put all of this like away so we have some nice backpack capacity to work with. The gameplay spoiled and the game isn't even released. True. I mean, you could definitely be at this point 30 hours in.
This place isn't safe.
If you're wandering you're wandering the wilderness and you're spending a lot of time with the factory.
He's telling me how he's got nobody to spare and how we should avoid
like
risks.
I was last time.
I'm worried the trouble will come looking for us.
Yeah, we do have landbreakers prowling near this place. You found anything suspicious?
Anything sussy?
A few footprints. Pieces of bone that someone gnawed on. Oh, and the smell. God. I really think...
Yeah, they
Hey, Daniel! We got an emergency!
They really just be making the landbreakers like just
Them
animals.
friggin' LVs are here! A mob of them! They're definitely up to no good.
What? So soon? Quick! Take the people
That's
and hide.
really bad. I also think I just saw
can't let those
a
LVs
Zolok
get
woman
any
NPC, so we
Take us to
really
the
gotta
battle.
defend this place. I all of a sudden have a horse in this race. Is that a Zolok? Ma'am? Oh, she's gone. Well. At the very least, they're going to the place where the gun tower is. Well, that was easy. Daniel, that shit was piss easy. Honestly, I think the gun towers would have just killed him. You guys really did not have to run. If I'm real with you. Good, bro. Let me look. Do I see that lady here? I don't see her. Well, we'll never know if she was a Zolok or not. I didn't have enough time to look.
You alright? Are you hurt?
We good, bro. We good. We dealt more hurt. Shut up.
We chased off those pipe faces before, and now they're pulling this sneaky trick on us?
There's a lot of these
So,
options
we
that
got no
are
other
very
solutions in
similar.
mind.
I think I saw Supa mention that, and yeah, that is
Won't
true.
die holed up in a cave.
A lot of the options, it feels like sometimes
It's not
at
the
least
same.
two of them are the
I'm
exact same.
ex-military. I may have been discharged, but I won't sit on my hands while these blighted raiders mess up my place. I know how you feel, Daniel. I know.
How you feel, Daniel?
I've
But we're
seen all
fucked,
the hard
Daniel.
work you put into everything.
We're gonna fucking die.
Everyone knows how important you are. That's why we can't afford to let you handle the toughest jobs alone.
Now, like trying to think about a gacha game
Fine.
that doesn't just give you all the same options. Like, the only thing I can
Can't
really
let this
think
go
is
on
like, because
forever.
I know like
Oh,
Honkai Star Rail
what
gives you
about
the like
those
shit
gun
post
towers we
option,
constructed
but
last
then
time?
it's literally just
Can we use them?
it's purely you're just
Those are
being
stationary
you're just
defense
being a
facilities.
shit post of
The
a
LPs
character.
are getting smart.
Always.
I don't think that we can get enough
Even in like a
towers to handle every
serious moments of the
situation.
story, like the way that they give you like a choice is that you can just shit post.
Oh yeah, we got our flashy techno protocol. If we know where the enemy is coming from, we can just rearrange our defenses.
All protocol facilities are furnished with basic sensors and data links. Real-time processing of signal feeds from facilities in the whole area.
I mean, they've
Should
been
give
coming
us
from
the
the same
early
place
warning
every
we
time.
need.
We kind of know where they're coming from.
We will place an early warning terminal here. It will monitor the surroundings for a potential attack and help us organize our defenses.
Indeed. Those facilities offer plenty of support fire. They can hold off an entire attack route if we're spread too thin.
Hey, come to think of it, this approach sounds pretty promising.
Is this like a setup for almost or being like just like events that can happen every once in a while where there might be like almost a fucking siege on like one of your factory areas? You gotta go defend it? That'd be pretty interesting.
Warning.
I think the early warning terminal's already set up. Analyze potential threats, the outpost, or defense panels. Facilities, intel.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
Defensive by placing combat facilities in the outpost. Combat facilities in the outpost. I mean, do I have any more on hand? Because I don't think we need any more, really.
Initiating combat.
But let them come. They're low level. Like, they're not gonna do shit. Dynamic map. Yeah, they're not gonna do anything. They're not gonna do that.
It's a bit cold.
I messed up my shit. They're very low level. So, just murder them. That means that I'm probably a higher level than I was expected to be when doing this. Oh, they are coming there. For a second I thought, you know, maybe they're not coming. Maybe that's what it is. But, yeah. Alright, come on. I think A is like the only one who can get their kills or skill off because I can't really. Ardelia. Sorry.
I would never pull that off.
Like, can't really, I can't get the things applied that I need to, like, get the skills rocking for the others. They just die too soon. Oh my god, the sheep are on the ground. Looks like it's a little bit easy. Oh, they heal when you touch them. That's interesting. Okay, sport testing works. Epic. Perfect. We win. Give me XP. Auto defense? Well, I don't think oh wait, I have like one gun tower. Okay, so we could like put it here, and then just have like a second thing. All right. Wait, why is it not? No, because this has to plug in. Easy. Okay. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I don't need to plug a transmission cable, so that should just be good. That should be good. Oh. Yeah! Fucking kill him! Yeah! I'm resigned to aura farming. I mean, it's a good effort from them, but they're getting staggered. I don't think they're gonna get very far. I remember when we were talking to people about how every life is precious, but, you know, these people are poor. They're even poorer than our poor people. You know what? They're poor and they're ugly, so their lives are truly meaningless. It's a good effort from this guy, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. W in Endfield like unit? No, and God, I hope she never is. But probably will eventually, because I want to say it's the person who made like W alter and everything who's doing the art direction, which doesn't explain why it's bad, but it does explain the flaws in the art direction, because Winnow looks very stupid. Oh, nice and easy. I kind of wish I could simulate the auto defending because I'm not allowed to participate, but I guess we can just watch. Go, go. Give him the business. Come on. Get it. Pick him up. You're doing great. Excellent. One more guy. You two dying? Possibly. Thank fuck. We're free.
The system is running smoothly. Its automatic defenses will help fight back small-scale attacks.
Okay. Yeah, we fought back the small-scale attacks. Epic. Outpost management. Dock savings bill. Oh. So I gotta give something to use that, but then I'm defending them, so
You
shouldn't
verify
they be
the
giving it
system
to me?
just to be on the safe side.
This feels bullshit. Like, I should be getting paid. I'm saving them. So the technologies aren't ready for large-scale deployment. You know, we can just put them literally everywhere in the world, but, like, they're just not ready for large-scale deployment, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. Just, you know, anywhere that's optimal for us. Alright. And we even got the full rewards acquisition. Nearly authority level 25. This game, like, is it a base building game with combat? That's mostly what it is. Yeah. That's most of it. You build your base, you combat, you explore the open world to get things for the characters and the base. Yeah. Open world, factory building, game with some combat. And there's like puzzles, obviously. There's like the little puzzles around the map and everything. It's hard to find it super simply because there's just so much going on with it. Okay, so we still need to reach authority level 26. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I might just have not gotten a lot of the things, so we could just explore a little and just start cranking open chests. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but I think you can just check. Yeah, there's a few around here. Maybe you just want to go pick up that guy because I don't know where he is. I have to check real quick. I have to like turn in my dudes. Like cutscenes and progress in the story. Yeah, I mean there's some clear main story. It's doing that. Submit my goo. I have 34 goo. Yeah. I should have done that for the additional like stamina a while ago, but we have reached 25. Decent chunk of the way towards 26. That looks like, oh, epic. More rewards from the battle pass. From there. More canned citron. There. Could do this. Mission reminder. Okay, don't have any key missions, so I'll have to open up the menu and look. Can I find where that is in the myriad of menus? Operation manual, events. Not events, that's like game events. Not the events occurring in the game. Glory, what's the path of glory? Oh, it's medals. No. I'm definitely forgetting something obvious. Oh. Oh, I can change who my image is. Oh, it can be dead? Can I have a headstone? We could rep Twink Malphite. One of the greats of the game. I haven't added anyone because I don't think there's any real purpose. The battle pass pay for the next one? I don't know. I have not paid much attention to the battle pass, honestly. Okay. Could go to the quarry. We did so much there. Could also go to the Originium Science Park. Because there's like a whole area down here that I haven't gone to. There's a battle pass? Yes. It's a video game being developed in the year of our Lord 2025. Of course there's a battle pass. I am gonna need to take a moment to use the bathroom though, so is there any like you know what? You can stare down into the abyss. You all can stare down into the abyss while I go. You get from it a bunch of different things. As is the case with most of the battle passes, and there is like the premium one and the free one. As always with this stuff. I'll be back in a minute, Chad. the gaping maw of the abyss. Truly unending sight. Alright, now I think over there is where I have been, so...
Yo,
Out
I just
across
thought of a
this
joke.
way.
Anyone want to hear it?
Oh, this is where we need the bombs. Yeah, okay, this is where we need to make bombs. We have to make bombs. We have to engage in a little bit of terrorism. Alright. As I expected. Actually, how closer? Okay. It'll work out. It'll work out. I just gotta probably go back to the factory and go put up a packaging unit and go make bombs. Although I kind of want to go through this area while I'm here. See if there's anything worthwhile. There's a goo.
Oh, I think I saw this before.
There's down here. Happy water below. I don't believe that. I'm not going to listen to what people on the internet tell me because they lie to me. They lie to me very often. They can't stop lying to me, in fact. They just lie all day long.
Watch your step, people, honey. Oh, we're so committed.
Is this
So glad I didn't pass out halfway through.
Slugs, I'm looking for things right now. Slugs, just give me a minute. Oh, settle down. Up onto the thing, jump across. Can't open it because there's a slug. Fine.
Oh, I hope I didn't break.
Afiala, why isn't your skill procking? Or not Afiala, sorry, Ardelia.
And
Feel like your proc. Well, we're known for the final strike and with no stacks of vulnerable or arson.
stay sunny for this day as well, Professor.
That's why you're a little more awkward to pop. It needs to be without any stacks in it. Means you'll still pop it, but you'll pop it not as consistently with the rest of it. No!
High threat hostile.
I throw it also. Oh!
Maybe if I stick to support.
That is indeed a high threat hostile.
Oh, we're so committed. Favorite thing.
He is gonna take a while.
Your slave has
I can already see it.
Please help, Mr. Dolly!
Raid the sheep.
Charge and
Release the sheep.
Here you go.
Release the tweet.
Guess
Oh,
you
God.
lived long enough.
Block his charge move. How's that? Blast it, let the sheep down, drop the sheep. I will say, maybe I should replace her though. Well, the sheep, there we finally get a one pop of her combo. It's a little awkward. You don't know where to hit. Oh, that didn't block it. I guess fluorite skill is. I thought it was damage skills, but I guess fluorite skill is not. Doesn't block that. I feel like I've experienced that before.
we finally pulled it off. And it's because we all
I
stuck
don't know
together.
if I'd say finally, Ardelia. That didn't take that long. It took a little bit. Didn't take that long.
Everyone, we've got a new buddy to play with.
Yeah, so that's where all the terrorism needs to happen. Oh, the foreskin monster is here as well. Blast it away. I think we're still fine, though. I don't think there's really any way that just one foreskin creature, even if I just totally messed up any chance of dodging. He's just kind of standing there. He just kind of took it.
Too bad. They almost had a chance.
We all did a good job.
Okay, getting to the dude shouldn't be that. Getting to the dude shouldn't be that difficult. Oh. No way. How do you get to the dude? This way, right? Yeah, okay. It wasn't. Unlocked another dude. Looks like boss fights, what they say. Yeah, the boss fights are pretty fun. I know some people have said things like that they think the like perfect dodge is too forgiving, and I don't entirely agree because there's so much going on the screen. Like it's not like a FromSoft game where it's pretty, I think, easy to focus, to be very focused on things like the enemy attack patterns. I think it being a little forgiving honestly makes sense given the style of combat and the genre of the game. I think also a lot of people just see, well, it's in any way easier than I expected, therefore bad. And that's a bit sad. There's a lot of fucking stupid people out there, aka anyone other than me, and people who agree with me, because my opinion, good opinion, other opinion, stinky opinion. Another thing over there.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Are there any more other SOS boxes? I don't see them. I want to do more Tetris puzzles, but I think we'll just have to lock it in for now. Yeah, there's the coal plant. Let's make bombs. Let's set up a little bomb making area. We'll need another packaging unit. Thermal banks seem to be functioning well. We'll need another packaging unit, so I'll have to go make another one. Where is it? Packaging unit. Construction. Make me a packaging unit. Now, slot the packaging unit into here. 7. Slot down a packaging unit. Now, what do we need for bombs? Amethyst parts, and we need acatine powder. Wonder if acatine can be seeded. Honestly, we can probably set that up at the other area because we already have that stuff set up. We already have this stuff set up to do seed picking. You have to wonder if Okay, so it can work. It will work like over like time, but it's a little awkward at the end. The planting unit will also have to. Yeah. Okay, wait. This is where you use the This is where you can use the item control ports. so let's just see then with this one. Accuracy. Is that a ratio? Should be like, I would kind of want like a 5 and 5. But I don't know if I can like add a ratio. I'm sure you can do this. I'm not sure how. I can probably also go from the planting unit and then have like something to like grind half of it in powder. I don't really want to grind my citron in powder. Don't know, like. Like maximum rates is like the thing that I'm like really like on it about. It passed 5 and then will just no others pass in? But I want it to like exchange 5. I want it to go like 5 and then 5. So 5 at pass and then it just stops. How do you like get it so that the rate is affected? Because I want it to just be like one sends 5, the other sends 5. One sends 5, the other sends 5. Maybe there, you know, maybe this is one of those rare times again when the tutorial will be useful. Oh god, what is it? The item, yeah, item control port. Item control ports. Oh, blueprints to mark the type of items you move in various transportable sections. Oh. Oh, it ensures that certain things. Okay, I don't think. Yeah, we'll probably need a whole ass different thing. No, for now, let's just do that, and then for now, we can still make some utilization out of it, because we can still just, like, flip it off and then just, like, let it go. We can still find some use out of it for now, but it will just be turning it off and then on. And production. Need a shredding unit. Need another shredder. And we'll let this run for a bit, and then that should start creating for us a good number of bombs, or the material for bombs. Then we can go back to the hub. To run it from here. Okay. Obviously need then for the packaging unit. Thinking. Yeah, 310. Okay. We might need to set up a temporary third part of our thermal bank. Temporary third thermal bank section.
Alert. Insufficient power output.
Yeah, I know, bitch. I'm fixing it. Shut up. The nerve of some people. I'm fixing my thermal bank, and yet they still come yelling. Also, how good is this belt splitter for me? Let's check what type of belt splitter this is. Actually, let's stash and just reset the belt splitter. So it needs to go in and then all around. Up, in and then all around. And then just in this thermal bank, we'll throw origin. Throw lots of originium in it, that should be fine. And now with the packaging unit, and didn't mean to move it, down here, the packaging unit, we need the amethyst parts, which we have, and we need the powder. Honestly, and just go parts, powder. I don't know how much I don't know realistically how many of these bombs we're gonna need, but we might as well just make a decent little chunk of them. I don't know about setting up a full production line. But honestly, you know, we set up a full production line now, we may not need to do so again. Then again, we will burn through a lot of amethyst parts doing that. I'm not currently producing any amethyst parts. We'll produce a little more of these, then we'll swap in more amethyst parts. Either way, now we have them. Now we have the explosive. So now we can go back to that other area and we can actually do the stuff. Wait, I haven't explored this. I just realized I haven't explored down here. I haven't explored the far south. Past the worker dorms. I think after we do this, I might end the stream. It was kind of an unprompted stream. Wasn't even planning on being here. And here we are. But up here, God had different plans. Oh yeah, because there's this thing in the way. That'll get us to this little area. Originium around here, it seems. Need to bring power all the way up here to unlock that. Slugs.
Ooh, back to my old gig, huh?
We'll see this through.
Slugs, no problem. We do need to get some of the other things.
Shade was here to film me.
Oh, I hope I didn't break my combat outfit.
And now here we have unlocked this area through normal access. And what the fuck else is here? Oh, there's a battle going
Back to my
on.
old gig, huh?
We'll see this through.
It seems like these guys don't stand much of a chance, but
Give it a go.
Too
What it
bad. They almost had a chance.
Made possible
Yeah,
by
Doug, it's
such
an all these guys.
latest technology.
Blast them, rain down the street.
Right?
Something there, grab that. This one's
Watch
still
your step,
left.
people.
Can't touch it yet because we're in a fight.
Really important. Let's try to gather
And
more.
get that. Easy peasy. Just like that. That a goop? That's not a... Got a little excited for a second thinking that that was goop. Oh, that is goop! Holy shit, it's goop.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, sorry. I'm done gathering it.
Alright. Easy as fuck. Where was the chest? There it is. You're more of a character if you did a different outfit. Yeah, probably. The outfit is not great. The character design at large is not phenomenal. It's definitely disappointing. A step back from the base game. How far away is our power grid from here? We could probably link this up pretty easily. Oh, another.
I had
Ooh.
one of these before. What happened after wasn't so great.
I think it should just be like in here. Yep, there it is. Oh, I get it. So the overload made her ooh, she girl. Yeah. Yeah, her personality A's. But Laffy, then the Mihoyo Goon whales might not show up. Oh my god, the electric nexus is too far away. Link it up, give it power, shut that down, come around, jump around, up front, throw explosives. Okay, I trust, bro. I trust the advice. I said I wouldn't trust the internet. I'm trusting the internet. Oh my god, thank you, internet.
I think I saw this before.
They didn't lead me astray. The only time it's ever happened. There's a little base up there. Decent area. The set pieces are so, like, nice. The scale. Even if Valley 4 is kind of ugly. Can't wait for the actual game to release, and I'll have to play through the first area for the 3rd time. Other people who haven't had anything spoiled for them are like, wow, what a world of wonder! Like, this is down behind the, nothing worth getting back there, really. Seem like, at least. Lower the zip line. Figured there was one, given it was there, but I guess not.
Ooh, back to my old gig, huh?
We'll see this through.
Slug obliterated. I will say, the Originian slugs are a lot more intimidating when you see that if this is like their true size in Arknights.
Here you go.
Slug meat.
It's over. I did well,
Oh, goopy.
right?
Oh, stop running, you goopy fuck. Where did it go? Oh, it's up there. I swear to Christ. Goopy.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Whoops, nearly fell. All right, I think that's a solid place to end. We got some shit done. We handled business. Another level of the battle pass. How magical. Endfield and oil fans. Hey man, they bring the cash. They bring the cash. You can't deny that. It's a big fan base and a very monetarily irresponsible one. Anyways, you know, thank you to everyone who showed up. Even you know, the people who only showed up for a little bit. It was good to have. It was good to have people showing up. Good to get on stream and do a little something. You know, maybe next time I'll either have this or we'll do more gambling for the weapon, and maybe it'll be, I forget when exactly Yvonne is gonna swap for Surtur, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Surtur, I kind of find the Surtur gameplay boring. So I'm not really interested in her. I kind of just want to get Yvonne again because the guns. Even she shoots a bit slow for gun characters. Like Fluorite. Don't know why. They shoot so goddamn slow. Yeah, thanks for showing up. I'll see you guys later. Next video is the all Arknights races ranked. It's coming out sometime. I've got to finish writing it, and then you'll record it and edit it and all that. But yeah, there's an actual video in production. So look forward to that. Goodbye.